Sorry, hold on, mate.
Caleb, are we on?
Yeah. Yeah, good go.
Have you had a chance to review the game and what were the findings?
Yes, we just had a quick chat as coaches. Obviously, pretty disappointing with the result, and especially the last sort of quarter and a half of the game. There was a lot in it. We were happy with some parts of the game. It was a pretty even game for most of it, and the stats sort of backed that up. We thought we defended better than we did. We were really disappointed with our defence against Essendon. So we've sort of fixed that up a little bit. But yeah, the game sort of ebbed and flowed. They got on top, and then we got on top at times around the contest. And then, yeah, probably just at the last quarter, just to not be able to put a score on the board was, yeah, we had chances to do that. And I think we've done that pretty well for the majority of the year, but yeah, couldn't get over the line.
What happened in that last quarter? So it's taking a lead from, into 3/4 time and then just going down.
Yes, well, yeah, reviewing it, there was a lot of little things. All parts of the game, our contest, our defence, they sort of got out the back of us a few times and found it easy to score. And look, they defended really well. Their pressure was good. The back six held up really well, and our forwards just being the forward coach was disappointing because they just couldn't get it done, which we usually have been able to do.
Rahilly, I guess, what kind of conversations does the club have with him regarding those anger issues that we kind of saw against GWS?
Yeah, well, I think it's just a good thing for Josh to reset. Obviously, we don't want him to get suspended, or he can be an emotional boy. We see that with his celebrations, and we see that when he's getting tested. But it's an opportunity. We've got to see it as an opportunity for him to reset, freshen up a little bit, and really work on his craft as a forward, but also going through the midfield.
Will the club look to challenge?
Not that I know of at this stage, no.
Woody said he kind of got too far ahead of himself, and that was kind of the criticism over the weekend. Do you think those comments are fair?
I don't know if getting ahead of himself. I think he just lost his cool in a moment, and that's something that Josh was working on. And just as I said, I think we just got to see. Josh has got to see as an opportunity. He's really disappointed in himself on such a big occasion for the club and an important player. So he's disappointed. He put his hand up. So hopefully we can get him back and fresh and playing good footy.
Will Chase Aligo return this week after this week off?
Yeah, well, definitely an option, but we've got a lot of guys playing really well in the sample. A lot of our midfielders are really putting their hand up. Lockie Gallant, Elliot Himmelberg were in good form, and some defenders are really holding up as well. So we've got a few options there, which is good.
Is it do or die this weekend?
Yeah, well, is it do or die? I don't know mathematically, but it is a very important game. We need to go away, and we're wrapped to play on the MCG in a team like Melbourne, so it's really exciting for us. We nearly got the game won against Collingwood on the MCG, and we're looking forward to getting back there.
Given you've been in the 8 so long this year, now you're out of it. I mean, is it just say if you don't get back in there, will it be a wasted season in a way?
No, I definitely don't think it'll be a wasted season. The boys are still hopeful of getting there and working towards that, and I think the way we've played and the brand of footy, the confidence our young squad have got from that and who we are, it's been great to see. So hopefully, I think with going to the MCG and playing Melbourne, who are in pretty good form against Brisbane, is a great test for where we're at.
You touch on guys playing well in the sample. Given the way the last couple of weeks have gone, do you think it's time for a bit of a reshape?
I think we'll definitely look at that. I think match committee will have a long, hard look. I think Nixie said after the game that there's some guys in really good form, and we probably need to start rewarding that form. And having a couple of losses in a row, we probably need to look at it.
Fogg and Thilthorpe haven't really been impacting the game, and Michael Annie looks a bit tired as well. Are any of them set for a spell in the South Footy?
Possibly. I think Fogg actually fought really well. Statistically didn't kick a goal, but I thought he was actually okay on the weekend. Riley's still working on his craft as a forward and competing ahead of the ball, and Max is a first-year player. We'll definitely have a look at all those things.
What do you make of Shane Cavanaugh's performance after a long time out?
Yeah, a little bit rusty. I think Shane would say that himself. But in saying that, he still competes really well. He pressures really well, and he jumps at the footy, which we need. So he said after the game he was working into the game and felt better as the game went on. So hopefully that can continue.
How's Rory Lane's shoulder?
I think okay. We played the game out after he hurt it, so I don't know if he's getting scans or not, but it looks pretty confident that he'll be right to get up.
Just one more on Rash, sorry. Do you think he would have been set for a spell in the sample anyway, considering?
Whether it's just in the sample or rest, we did have a lot of those conversations, so that was a possibility. And yeah, as I said, it's a real opportunity for have that freshen up and come back and finish off the year really well.
Did he know that was a possibility before the weekend?
No, not really. There's probably more discussions happening in the background. But yeah, he's been someone that started the season always really well and then probably fatigued at times. So we want to stay ahead of the curve with those sort of things.
Will Tex still get a rest towards the back end?
He says he's feeling pretty good. So we're probably managing that more from a training perspective than game at the moment.